Your next serious relationship, whether you're ready right now or just curious about the future. Um, it's always good to be prepared. So let's go ahead and take a look into what your next serious relationship will be like, okay? So, of course, this is pick a card, close your eyes, take a deep breath, whatever number appears in your mind's eye, 1, 2, or 3, that is the number that you go with. If you selected number 1, this card is for you. This is Goddess of the Moon card. All right. There's a lot of things that come to mind as Spirit is revealing to me with this card. Number 1, at least on your end, there is a lot of emotional maturity. Now, you may have been the person who, and probably still is at heart, a bit emotional. You may wear your heart on your sleeve. You take things very seriously. You take relationships seriously. You take your time seriously. You take love seriously more than other people sometimes, and you feel like people have taken you for granted. So you have had relationships, be it romantic or platonic, that have taught you lessons along the way. And so at this point in time, you have learned your lesson and you are more mature and selective in the people that you allow to love on you, to come into your circle. So with your next serious relationship, you are able to demonstrate that emotional and spiritual maturity that you've gathered from your experience. You're also able to steer things in the way that you want it to go. And what I mean by that is not manipulation or controlling things. It's more of understanding cause and effect, picking and choosing your battles, and just understanding the art of being calm, being analytical, watching, analyzing, and knowing when to speak up for yourself and when to put in your 2 cents, so to speak. But you feel more together now. There's a lot more cohesion within yourself. Therefore, you're able to spread that within a relationship as well. Your communication skills are on point. And at this point, you'll be attracting people who are along the similar lines that are, I guess you would say, in the same space that you're in at this point. Now, there's always exceptions. So if you get a little knucklehead or somebody that come your way and they acting up, scoot them on along, because that ain't what you need. All right. Now, if you selected card 2, this is for you. Walking away in the reverse. And this is what it looks like right standing. Okay. So with your next serious relationship, there's going to be, you've learned your lesson. Just like I said with card 1, you can look at that if you want to. Just like I said, these are all connected. Like I said with card 1, you have learned from your experiences. And there are times when you're the type of person that's like, if it ain't right, I'm gone. Like, you will drop everything at the drop of a hat and just be like, I'm good. And just turn around and walk away. And some people like that about you, and some people do not. They can't stand it because they feel like you're walking away at important times or pivotal times. So you understand the balance of learning to stay and talk things out and get a full understanding. And then you've also learned that there are times where you to just kind of be quiet and let things play out. So you've learned the art of balance. And then also, you learn how not to let the little things get to you, because sometimes little things can turn into humongous things to you. You know, what do they call that? The little petty things, little small things. But we're not going to minimize that, because a lot of those little small things, when you put them together, they add up to something big. And it's something that you probably can't handle or can't deal with, something that you know for yourself you can't deal with. So with this next relationship, you've learned how to talk it out, Communication is is key. And the person that comes into your life, they should be able to be at that point as well and find communication, open lines of communication to be very important. And I feel that the person that comes into your life, they will understand that because they may have had a similar experience within their relationship as well. So it almost feels like what Spirit is giving me, like the feeling that I'm feeling, it's almost like a best friend or like someone that you really enjoy being around other than just like having a companion or a lover or a significant other. It's more of a togetherness and a friendship as well. So that's something that's really good. And that does come with building bonds, and building bonds comes with being open and building communication. All right? Now, if you selected card 3, this is for you. This is the Deceit card. All right, in reverse. Look, baby, you be calling them out, okay? This is something you've been doing from a young age. You've probably been around a whole lot of elders. You grew up around older people, been in older people business, probably got in trouble for it, but you recognize stuff from a mile away, okay? You know when people pulling your leg, you know when people lying, they being deceitful. And sometimes you just let it play out and let them do their BS just so you can call them out on it later. Just so you can be like, you know, at the very end, I already know what you're doing. I already know what you're going to do. You know, and sometimes you don't want people to waste your time. So you just kind of like tell them to move on. You know what I mean? Now with this card here, this next serious relationship or this relationship you get in, just be aware that this person, I'm not going to say that they lie, but they omit the truth. They keep things to themselves. So while on one hand, we all do certain things that are very personal to us, we keep to ourselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you keep something, you omit something, or you purposely not tell something where it has a lasting or effect, or it can affect the next person or something in the relationship, then that's not good. So just be aware that this person is given somewhat secretive energy, but it's like they keep things to themselves, and it may be a reason why they hold on to things. So that's why communication is key. That's like the second card, which is connected to the first card. So y'all can watch all 3 cards, right? But this person may have had specific experience where they have a wall up and they choose not to open up fully to share certain things because of what they experienced. So instead of looking at the ending, look at the intent and the why. So you're going to be able to, I guess, filter that out by open communication and really bonding together and talking with the other person and sharing certain deeper aspects of yourself. And when you open up like that, you begin to become more comfortable with each other and more comfortable sharing deeper things. And that way, it'll be a lot more easier instead of feel like you're trying to pull something out of them or you're sitting there seething like, I know they're not telling me everything. So just keep that in mind, okay? And there's always 2 sides to a coin. So on one hand, I said it feels like they may have went through something and that's why they keep certain things to themselves. But always keep in mind, it could be something else why they're keeping it to themselves. So just stay open and aware. Peace.